Have you ever wondered why it feels like no matter how hard you work, you're still struggling to get ahead, while the rich seem to keep multiplying their wealth with ease? It's not just luck, it's because the wealthy avoid traps that most people don't even realize they're falling into. These traps silently drain your income, keeping you stuck in a cycle of paycheck-to-paycheck living. The good news? Once you identify them, you can escape and take back control of your finances. In this video, I'll walk you through 7 money traps that might be keeping you broke, and how the wealthy avoid them to stay ahead. Trap 1. Lifestyle inflation. One of the most common traps is lifestyle inflation. This happens when your expenses rise as soon as your income does. You get a raise, and suddenly you upgrade your phone, rent a more expensive apartment, or start eating out more frequently. These small upgrades feel justified. You've earned it, right? But over time, lifestyle inflation eats away at any extra money you could have saved or invested. Even with a higher salary, you find yourself no better off than before. The wealthy understand the importance of living below their means, even as their income grows. They don't immediately upgrade every part of their lifestyle with each new pay raise. Instead, they focus on investing the extra income in assets that generate returns, stocks, businesses, or real estate. The lesson here is simple: keep your spending in check and use your income gains to grow your wealth. Trap 2. Bad debt. Credit cards, personal loans, car loans. These debts may seem unavoidable, but they can quietly destroy your financial future. Many people fall into the trap of using credit cards for everyday expenses or financing things they can't afford. What they don't realize is that interest rates on these debts are incredibly high, and over time, the costs snowball. Even paying the minimum balance can trap you in a vicious cycle of high-interest payments. The rich know how to use good debt versus bad debt to their advantage. They may borrow money to invest in real estate or start businesses, investments that generate returns. But they avoid consumer debt like the plague. If you want to build wealth, the rule is simple: pay off bad debt quickly, avoid high-interest borrowing, and only take on loans for things that can grow your money in the long run. Trap 3. Impulse spending. Ever bought something on a whim just because it was on sale or looked appealing? That's impulse spending, and it's a subtle but effective way to sabotage your financial goals. Retailers use clever marketing tactics, like limited-time offers and flash sales, to trigger emotional purchases. You feel good for a moment, but that excitement quickly fades, leaving you with an item you didn't really need and less money in your bank account. The wealthy have mastered the art of delayed gratification. They don't rush into purchases. Instead, they make a habit of waiting 24 hours before buying anything non-essential. This gives them time to evaluate if they truly need the item. Try it yourself. The next time you feel tempted to buy something impulsively, take a day to think it over. More often than not, you'll find that you didn't need it after all, and that money is better off saved or invested. Trap 4. Keeping up with the Joneses. It's easy to get caught up in the trap of social comparison, seeing your friends or neighbors buy new cars, go on vacations, or show off their latest gadgets on social media. You might feel the pressure to keep up, even if it means going into debt. This trap can leave you feeling constantly behind, no matter how much you earn. The problem is, many people are financing these lifestyles with debt, and trying to keep up only worsens your financial situation. Wealthy people understand that appearance doesn't equal wealth. Take Warren Buffett, for example. Despite being one of the richest people in the world, he still lives in the modest home he bought decades ago. Instead of focusing on looking rich, the wealthy focus on building actual wealth, investing their money in things that grow over time. So, next time you feel pressured to spend, remind yourself that true wealth is about net worth, not appearances. Trap 5. Not investing early. One of the biggest financial mistakes people make is waiting too long to start investing. They believe that they need a large amount of money to begin, or they tell themselves they'll invest someday when they have more. But the truth is, time is the most powerful tool when it comes to building wealth. The longer you wait, the more you miss out on the magic of compound interest, which allows your money to grow exponentially over time. The wealthy don't delay. They start investing early, even if it's with small amounts. It's not about how much you start with, but how long you stay in the market. A $100 investment today can turn into thousands if given enough time. Don't wait for the perfect moment to invest. Start small and be consistent. The earlier you start, the less effort it takes to grow your wealth over the long term. Trap 6. Over-reliance on one income stream. Many people rely entirely on their paycheck to make ends meet. But the moment that paycheck stops, whether from job loss, illness, or other life events, everything falls apart. This is a dangerous financial position to be in. The wealthy avoid this trap by creating multiple streams of income, which give them financial stability and flexibility. They invest in stocks that pay dividends, buy rental properties, or build side businesses that generate income. This way, they aren't dependent on one source of money. If one stream dries up, others continue to flow. You don't need to become a millionaire overnight to apply this strategy. Start by building a side hustle or putting some savings into dividend-paying stocks. The goal is to diversify your income so you're never at the mercy of a single paycheck. Trap 7. Avoiding financial education. The last and perhaps most dangerous trap is avoiding financial education. Many people think that managing money is complicated, so they ignore it and hope things will work out. But the truth is, you don't need to be a financial expert to build wealth. You just need to understand a few key principles, like budgeting, investing, and managing debt. The wealthy prioritize learning about money and make it a lifelong habit. There are countless free resources, like podcasts, books, and YouTube videos that can teach you how to manage your finances better. The sooner you start learning, the better off you'll be. Remember, financial success isn't just about working harder, it's about working smarter. The more you understand how money works, the easier it becomes to control it. Conclusion: your financial future is in your hands. So, there you have it. 7 money traps that could be holding you back from the financial freedom you deserve. These traps, lifestyle inflation, bad debt, impulse spending, social comparison, not investing early, relying on one income stream, and avoiding financial education, can quietly drain your resources if left unchecked. But now that you're aware of them, you can take action to avoid them. Start by living below your means, paying off high-interest debt, and creating multiple income streams. Don't forget to invest early and consistently. Even small amounts make a difference over time. And most importantly, invest in your financial education. The journey to wealth isn't always easy, but the choices you make today will determine where you end up tomorrow. If this video added value to your life, please like and subscribe to our channel. We're here to help you grow smarter and wealthier, one step at a time. Let's avoid these money traps together and unlock the financial future you've always dreamed of.